Hi, everyone. I'm Laurie Brooks with Brooks Real Estate Group. If we haven't met yet, I'm a local realtor here in Boerne, Texas, and I'm passionate about helping people buy and sell homes in the Hill Country, Boerne, and the surrounding areas of San Antonio. One of the things I love to do is help you navigate the process and answer any questions you may have. If you're thinking about buying your first home or you haven't bought a home in a while and are feeling overwhelmed, you're not alone. In this video, I'm going to be helping you understand the process, giving you confidence and clarity so you can make the best decisions for your family. Everything from getting pre-approved to getting the keys, I will answer those questions for you today. So here's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to give you a breakdown of each step of the process, give you some ideas of what to think about before you even start looking for homes, a plan for the costs that might come up, and also an idea of mistakes that you want to avoid as a first-time home buyer. Okay, step one is the pre-approval. A pre-approval is when you work with a lender and they help you understand what your buying power is and how to work within your budget. Sometimes you have an idea of what you want to pay monthly, but you don't take into consideration the interest rate that you qualify for, the taxes, the insurance. There's lots of areas or fees that you have to account for when you are looking at your monthly mortgage payment, and a lender helps you with that. After that step, then we can really refine your plan on what housing prices we're looking at. Okay, after your pre-approval, you are defining your budget and figuring out your must-haves. This is a conversation I often have with my clients. I want to know what their dreams are. I want to know what they ideally would like to have, but I also want to know what they need to have, whether that has to do with a commute, the school district, the number of bedrooms, the lot size. There's certain things that are changeable and certain things that aren't. Your location you can't change, and you don't want to hate driving to work every day. The size of the lot you can't change. If you want to put a pool in your yard, you want to have a big enough backyard to do that. All of these things we are looking at and we're thinking about before we start looking at houses so that we can refine the process of looking at houses and make it very efficient for you. Okay, next step, it's the fun part. It is house hunting. So when we have those parameters set, that really helps me, price point, size of home, location, to really give you a tailored approach to looking at houses. I will look for houses. I'm sure you're looking on all the websites as well, but I will send you specific homes to look at. I also will, when we actually start going to look at homes, I'm going to let you look through the house and I want to hear what your opinions are. I'm taking note, right? We've talked about this before. I'm looking at the structure, the foundation, the outsides. I'm looking at some of the major things. I'm looking at resale value always. I want to give you the opportunity to see what you see, and I'm also going to bring you the pros and cons about it. But the fun part is house hunting. Just know you're not alone on this journey. I am here to help guide and advocate for you. I will always keep in the back of my mind your wants, your needs, your must-have, your nice-to-haves. And if you find something that doesn't align with that, I'll bring it up to you and we can discuss it. But I'm here to support you 100% to find exactly the right home that is there for you. Okay, next step. This is where I get to tell you congratulations. Your offer was accepted and now you're in option period. In Texas, option period is usually 7 to 10 days. And that's the ability for you to get out of the contract for no matter what, for whatever reason. You put a little bit of money down. This is negotiated in the contract. And now we're doing our due diligence. That's looking at school districts. That's looking at neighborhood. But the biggest piece in this time frame is the home inspection. I 100% always recommend a home inspector. It allows you to look under the roof at the big structured things and the smaller things. It helps you see if there's areas that we need to renegotiate on because there's repairs that need to be made, or you're perfectly happy and you love it and you're ready to walk forward. Either way, it just gives you peace of mind that you made the best decision for you and your family. Okay, next step, we're getting closer. This one is financial period and lending. So after we are pending or after the option period has been completed, your lender will order an appraisal. The appraisal is making sure that the home meets value. So they're looking at the outside, the inside, just to make sure that what you're paying for is worth what you're paying. And then they will finalize your loan documents. During this period of time, they will maybe ask you for a few more documents just to make sure that they can underwrite it and get you clear to close. Big piece during this time is don't make new purchases. No new cars, no new refrigerators, no new lines of credit. Make sure you keep your jobs, all of those things. This is the major piece where the lender is looking at all the details of your finances. Okay, the final step. This is the biggest. Congratulations. It's closing day. So we got clear to close from the lender. We scheduled scheduled closing day. We go to the title company. You either wire in or bring a cashier's check for your part of the closing costs. Closing costs usually are part of your down payment, taxes, and insurance. Your lender will give you the final amount that you bring to closing, but you bring your funds for closing, your ID, and signatures. Once you sign, everything is approved by your lender for closing and funding. Then you get your keys, and we get to go take a picture in front of your new house. At the beginning of this video, I told you I would give you some tips for things to avoid maybe as a first-time home buyer. The number one thing that I would recommend is getting an agent who will advocate for you. Make sure that your agent is on your side, that they're here to answer any questions, that they communicate well, that they're available to you, and that you feel comfortable with them, that you know that they're on your side. And if you have that, then don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to bring up concerns that you might have. We're here to help you. And if you don't tell us, we don't know. And sometimes, even me, I've been doing this for a while and I have several clients and lots of closings. Sometimes I forget what I haven't told people. And so if there's something along the way that you have a question about, please ask. We talked at the very beginning about your budget. Your budget is what really limits a lot of your factors. Everybody would love $1 million house on a $300,000 budget, but we can't do that. So your must-haves and your nice-to-haves, as I can't emphasize that enough, it's really for you to be able to pinpoint what you're looking for, and when you see it or you don't see it, those come off the list. However, let me just caveat this. There's sometimes that I've started a client journey with all these must-haves, and it's taken the completely different journey, and I'm here for it. I will follow you along the way. I am here to do whatever is best for you and your family. I want to just be there to support you in any way I can. And so make sure you find an agent that is that. Buying your first home can be overwhelming, but with the right person on your side, it can be empowering. What questions do you have that I maybe didn't answer? I'd love to connect with you. I'm here to help along the way. I would love to answer any questions about Boerne. If you're ready to make your move, reach out. I would love to help. And as always, don't forget to subscribe and like. You'll find more information about me, the Hill Country, real estate, life in general. That's what this channel is about. Also, look for me on Instagram. Instagram is where you'll find more about behind the scenes with real estate, me, my family, and life. Have a great day.